Hi, I'm Susanna Fournier, and I'm usually a playwright and theater maker. It's really hard to make theater when you can't gather in large groups in person to tell stories. So I want to thank Teal Live for allowing you and I to gather here today in the forest so I can share a project with you. In January, I started my first collection of poetry. The collection is called These Poems Are For You, so it's a good thing you're here. And this is called Poem for Two Voices. It's a dialogue that happens across a city. And I had no idea in January when I wrote it how much I would need it right now. I want to thank Robert Fleitz in New York City and Robin Goodfellow, who both in their own way helped me write it. I've been bringing back using the telephone. I lost so many things when the water rose. Unpacking a box I brought with me, not cohesive personal things relating to a time after that huge grief I didn't want to revisit. In choosing to destroy the box, I began a way of viewing how much my heart has been closed. And for the first time in a while, my heart is accelerating. Like how a phone call or being in the same room with someone reveals subtle interactions that get no attention. This is a message I'm leaving on your phone. Don't feel stressed if you start to feel stressed. Oh, got your message, heard your voice, struck. Why so anxious yesterday and today? Why so nervous for you making phone calls? Maybe there's something when we took those walks, however long it was ago, when listening to your voice felt easy. Trying to explain what I meant in my email, I get really fancy, struggling with allowing things to happen. Discovering how you're changing, trying to ask, forgive me. Not sure it's relevant, potentially not fair. Feeling the impending potential, getting to hear you speak and how that, if there's something else you want, or if this starts to feel unexpected, call me. Frying some pancakes, maybe you can hear them. Car going by, turning off the oven, I gasped. I hope I get to see this thing we're making. The butter's so cold I'm hacking it off the stick, trying to put it on my pancakes, asking, what do you allow to change you? That's not a great way to describe it. It could just exist as its own small thing. I don't know much about what is allowed. I mean, you could literally go about your day and still receive this if you wanted to. Sorry, haven't been in touch. My friend hit his head, called me on the telephone. These moments we find ourselves living alone, calling it success, but then your body slams into a fast piece of metal and you cannot be alone. Went to his house, make sure he didn't fall asleep. Just help, make sure. He was feeling pain, lying on the couch. If you want, I could hold the back of your head. We spent 3 hours like that. I don't remember the last time someone held my head for 3 hours. Bodies slamming into fast pieces of each other, there's still a lot of fear. Touching. I don't know much about what is allowed. I felt a headache coming for me, he said, but then I got to feel your hands. A certain kind of presence. Joy as interruption. I'm walking through this city, listening to your voice, and can't remember the last time I heard you sound so near. Stay safe, everybody.